We're on 7. I'm gonna put that back on 7. Raise shield up to the same amount as my bombs. And now start putting stuff in the range. Because now that our bombs and our shields are relatively higher level than everything else, range can be just... I can just shove the excess in the range now and I don't mind. Because at least it goes to a good cause. Right, so that one's done. Let's move on to the next one. And if my memory corrects me, this one is the biolab. And if this is the... No, this isn't the biolab. Not yet. We're not hitting that yet. But trust me, the biolab is one of my favourite levels in this game because it adds so much challenge. The next one, we get to save Anhri. Let's go. The facility where Anhri is being held prisoner boasts impregnable security consisting of countless sensors and unmanned robots. I'm guessing that the security will show their fangs, not only at escapees, but at infiltrators as well. Rescue Anhri! Let's do it!
This is their prisoner holding facility.
Again, this is like a maze, yet there is, as you can see there, something to tell you exactly which direction you need to go in. But it doesn't tell you exactly, like, which ones have gates, which ones don't have gates. And it's also key to keep in note that you can enter these rooms. Some of them don't have anything, others have E-chips, others have auxiliary liquids. None of them just have enemies in them, which is sad. It would have been interesting if at this point in the game they actually had like some prisoners behind bars that you could see. It's just a shame that this just seems like an empty block of a massive ship. You just gotta be careful of these unmanned robot guys, because these are the chargers from earlier on, and in these tight confined spaces, yeah, pretty painful. That was my bad. I went too close. Take that. Anything in here? Nope. I'm gonna try my best to find all the E-chips in this one. Yet again, it's one of those levels where I find it tough to get all the data and E-chips, just because they're all scattered throughout the place and I can't remember which ones are where. But I will try my best. There's no better way of trying than just entering every single door and set in front of you. Nope. Sometimes as well you can also affect enemy spawning locations just by entering and exiting these things. But do keep in mind, exiting and entering is the best way to respawn these enemies. I really should have picked up that life that was out there. Ah, that health would have been so handy. Well, I was trying to test if you could hop over them whilst they were doing that. I've done it before. Guess it's a little bit tougher than I remember. Right, I believe this deactivates, yep, the blue gates, which is just what we want. Still nothing. Because this is only part 1 of the facility. I believe there are 2 parts of this. One down here, and then there'll be one up ahead. There's an E-chip. Right, let's see if this deactivates. No, that doesn't. That just deactivates that one, okay. Right, so we would need to loop around. Yeah, I jumped over in that time. Injured myself, but jumped over. Right, let's go this way. Might just need to loop-de-loop a little bit. At least we're getting E-chips. That's good. Right, let's get this. Nothing in here, but there's a box over here, so let's look in here. Ah! Where did you come from? Good work. Coming out of nowhere, scaring me like, yeah. Stop it. Your what? Yeah, nothing seems to scare me more than anything that looks like or acts like a stun gun. Not that I have been shot at by a stun gun, but there's just something scary about being shot at.
The lieutenant's in here?
Yep, and this is when you know that this is where you need to be in order to save Anhri. Now you face these guys with the scatter lasers, and they hover. They are quite bulky, so expect to use a lot of explosives on them. As you saw there, I used 6. Still not enough. Need to go pretty deep on those guys. Hoping for some life now. Except for doing a terrible job keeping... Come on! Oh, come Come on! It was off screen! I should have predicted it, really, but... Ah, I hate these guys. Again, anything that screws you up in an enclosed location. Ouch. So, perfect enemy placement. At least I get back 50% life. Let's go. Oh! That was good. That was bad. That was bad. It's typical. You do something awesome out of a random. You try to replicate it. Nope. At least the ones before me weren't. Wait a minute. They haven't respawned. Why didn't the other ones? Cheeky. Like, come on! Yeah, this is when the game kind of gets a little bit cheap. But yeah, again, that's me saying it's getting cheap. Which is completely my opinion. You might just think, oh, well, that's great. But that's really well placed enemy placement. Yep, it actually is. And I'll agree with you with that. I'm just an idiot. And quite frankly, I don't know how to deal with cluster lasers too much. It doesn't... Anything that throws cluster lasers in my face, I hate. But let's put that hate to one side because we'll save the day. There's Anhri. Is she okay?
Hey, pull yourself together.
Way to be concerning there, Jutah.
Jutah.
Yeah.
The enemy will be on top of us soon.
I can't believe it. I never thought you'd come here to rescue me.
I know, right?
Our mission can't proceed without a commander.
On
It's a
the
matter
balls
of
always.
practicality, that's all.
Good man.
A commander, huh? What a joke. That's a title I don't deserve to wear.
Oh, come on. You've been doing
What kind
okay.
of commander gets herself captured right off the bat? I'm no leader.
Oh, you couldn't help it.
I give up.
No, don't say that.
On the battlefield, 7 years ago, I lost what I believed in.
Yeah, here you go. More of Jutah's backstory.
Each time I was sent into battle to kill, I was also killing another piece of my soul.
It's a shame, really, if you hear about that.
I'm the mere shell of a man now.
Nothing more
I'm
than a
nothing
simple
more than
killing
a simple
machine.
killing machine. But I
Sad
don't believe
times.
that you're anything like me, Anhri. If there's something you're trying to save, something you're trying to protect, you know you have only to give me the order, commanding me to fight.
See, now, I understand Jutah is really being sincere as he possibly can.
Jutah.
But the fact that he still references, you have to command me to do it. It's still a shame to see that his soul's gone that badly. A bee! Oh wow, that's actually really happy. But yeah, you're seeing more of Jutah's backstory, and he's starting to bring back more of his humanity now, but he's still finding it tough. He understands that Anhri's different. Anhri is more human than he is, and he's just trying to get this through his head. That he needs to unleash more of his human emotions in order to go back to the norm, which hopefully he can do. Right. No, that was last time where we got enough. So I'm just going to put the rest of the E-chips in range. We're doing pretty good on E-chips at the moment.